Breaking news right now, we're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home at the time of the raid.
We did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this.
Feds did a sweep. Hey, man. We all knew this was coming, right? Like, let's be clear. We all knew this was coming, right? There wasn't going to be 300 lawsuits for $30 million, stories. Everybody's doing videos online. All his ex-security, ex-bodyguards, anybody that's ever had any dealings with Sean, P. Diddy, Puffy, No Diddy Combs. Everybody's been on this man's ass. They talking about he killed Tupac, he killed Biggie. Y'all thought that, I mean, Cassie said it all. Y'all thought that this man, for one, y'all thought that this man was about to get off scotch-free. He should have been left and went overseas. But that comes with the arrogance. When you're a predator, when you're rich, successful, powerful, and you're a predator like R. Kelly, like other people, usually they have an arrogance where they feel like they're smarter than everybody else. And I'm not saying that they found anything yet, but goddamn, this ain't looking too good. This ain't just like, hey, we got a warrant, we want to search your shit. They came there with them choppers. They came there with them AK-47s, them M13, all them motherfuckers. Like, they look like they mean business, my boy. So all I'm saying is, listen, Diddy. Boy. Yeah, you in trouble, the diddler. You did this for 30 years. And it's starting to look bad for you, my boy. Hey, no cap. I couldn't find it. I looked up and down for this video before I could find it, but I remember watching a psychic say that April was going to be a ugly month for Diddy. April. Today is March 25th. It's March 25th. So he got about a week until April hits. I'm assuming that's probably when the charges gonna get pressed. Look, he got his sons, he got his sons out there on the line. Christian. What's the other boy name? Justin. I can't sure. I don't know if that's Quincy, but that may be Quincy on the floor too. That's I'll be sure, son. You never know. That looked like that was probably their house, their property that he was providing for them, but it's looking ugly, man. And one thing about a predator like him, he probably might have taught his kids and seen some things. So it's gonna come out. I don't know if they're going to jail. They could just be detained. Everybody usually gets detained when there's a warrant going on. They could be scotch-free unless they find something in that house while they was there. And a lot of the times, they saying that Diddy like to record shit just like R. Kelly. A lot of them freakoffs might have been recorded. And one thing about people like them predators like Diddy, they don't like to get rid of evidence. They got to keep them video because they got a psychological problem. They got a psychological issue. So those videos, he might have put them somewhere where he thought they can't find them. Maybe they not in that house, but guess what? They gonna hit Star Island on your ass too, Diddy. It's time for you to get the fuck out of Dodge. And you know they probably got an eye on you. They probably securing all the airports, Miami, LA, wherever you like to fly out of, New York, Atlanta. Yeah, they watching you, my boy. See, one thing about this, man, we got to shout out to Cassie, man, because Diddy was having inappropriate behavior, bro. I went down the whole goddamn rabbit hole last week of Diddy. And Diddy is a gangster. I know that, like, see, that what's so great about Diddy, what's so masterful about Diddy is that he shows his flamboyant side. You know, he's an entertainer. He's a genius when it comes to this music, and he's always out for self. But he's a performer. So what Diddy is going to do is he's going to perform. He's going to act like I'm just a flamboyant CEO, man. I don't know nothing about that. When you listen to all the stuff Cassie, his bodyguards, everybody say he's a fearless gangster. His daddy was a gangster. Yeah, Diddy's daddy was a gangster. It's in his gene. Diddy's not playing that. They saying Diddy knocked off Tupac. They saying Diddy knocked off Biggie. They saying Diddy knocked off numerous amount of people. Man, they saying Diddy knocked off Suge Knight bodyguard. They saying that he knocked off his own bodyguard got shot. They saying Diddy is a all-around gangster. He blew up Kid Cudi's car. Cassie said he pulled that tool out looking for Suge Knight. He's affiliated with the Crips. Listen, when you've done so much in a certain lifetime, there's no coming back. Eventually, your time is coming. They saying Diddy probably got a private island too. Sex trafficking, sex worker parties, BBWs, BBCs, sexual assaulting women, beating women. Listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think this may be the beginning of the end for Sean P. Diddy Combs. A legacy that we thought was unblemished. We thought P. Diddy was one of the good guys. Until we realized Diddy, gangster. Gangster that's a performer. He's one of the most dangerous gangsters. Gangster who fuels power from sexually assaulting women and men. There are no limits. He will go to save himself. I wouldn't be surprised if P. Diddy goes on the run. He's P. Diddy, where you gonna go? But he should have went to Bali or wherever the hell Russell Simmons is. He should have been right there with him. I'm glad he's not. Because if Diddy did whatever they saying that he did, which they're going to figure it out now, he needs to suffer. He needs to be right there in the cell with R. Kelly. He need to be in there singing, if it wasn't for the money, God, the things I got, I wonder, yeah, would you still love? Yeah, that's what you should be doing. They need to figure out what happened to Kim Porter. Talking about she died of pneumonia. They said she was a very healthy woman. She was writing a tell-all book. All of a sudden, she dies. All the people that have died around him, what you did to Shine. Gave Sean a bogus lawyer so he could take the rap. The woman is saying, you were the one letting off in the club, Diddy. They saying that you were the one who said, hey, man, Biggie, if one of us die, if he gotta die, he gotta die. This is all documented on the internet with the people that were close to you. Yeah, they said you was up in Up in them rooms on your knees with Clive Davis. No Diddy. Hey man, listen, y'all. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about Diddy, man. They saying it got ugly. Diddy, bad boy, come out and play. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. I swear to God, every minute, every hour I hear about this, it will be an update.